Hi everyone, how are you? I'm just on with the soul plan energy that came out today, and it's actually the first one of the soul plan system that came out. This is all on unity and stability. And as you can see, the symbol is representing these interlocking forces which show the stability of this energy. And it's a very high frequency healing energy as well. So I could almost say it's like Archangel Michael frequency. It's a very powerful, the most high frequency energy of the system, out of the 22 energies. So Pluto is the planet associated with this energy, and Pluto is all about transformation. And as we've been saying over the last few years, we are definitely going through a transformative period. And that could be really quite difficult because many of us are, it could be quite a struggle to let go of the past where we've been. And we are kind of having to grasp the future of where we're going as well, into more high frequency energies. So, there's a lot of division in the world, and this is about unity and stability. And if we don't have that unity and we're divided, that will cause a lot of friction, and we could become quite scattered. And what we do want is us to become united, and that then helps to raise the unity consciousness of the whole planet and allow the frequency to rise. So there's no doubt about it. It's definitely we're in trying times, and we're going through that transition of the energies as well. So remember, we were saying about we are first and foremost spiritual beings having a human experience. It's not the opposite way about. And many of us have lost that connection with our spiritual self, our higher self, because we're all connected to source. We've all come from source. We're all part of one and the same. And if we're in denial of our spirit, it will make the journey a bit more difficult. So if we can embrace that spiritual side of who we are, we can flow more with the energies as well. So like everything else, everything's got opposites. And this energy too can be that there are power struggles and maybe control going on as well in life. And there could be a lot of ruthless behaviour and obsessions as well going on. And that again goes hand in hand with the divisions that we're having as well. So on the one hand, we've got all that going on and the misuse of power. And on the other hand, we've got the beautiful healing frequency of this energy too, that when we tune into our spiritual aspect, then it's really quite magical to find that. So there could be crown blockages with this energy. We're not connecting with our spiritual. And again, that could cause us to be oversensitive to situations, whatever is going on round about us. So that could be in our own personal lives. It could be out there as well, where we're oversensitive to what's going on around us. And it's also asking, are we open to new ideas, or are we quite closed off? Are we so used to what we've known and the conditioning and the program that we've had, or are we open to new ideas and new ways to explore and just be open-minded about it, or are we kind of shut off again? And again, that's part of the crown chakra blockage as well, if we're not open to new ideas as well. And again, that goes hand in hand with, are we open to having guidance to anything as well? Will we receive guidance, or will we just shut off to it and just say, no, this is the way I've always done it, and this is the way it is, this is the way I've been told, and shut off to it. So there's a lot of things going on in our lives right now that we could be struggling a wee bit with as well, and a lot of overwhelm and confusion as well. But where are we focusing? What are we focusing on? I know I'm focusing on a better world ahead, despite all the turmoil that we may be going through, because what we do focus on can be attracted. So if we attract on, if we focus on the positive, then with more likelihood of that coming quicker than focusing on the negative and dramas, etc., as well, that go on in our lives and around us in the world as well. Because we've all got free will, and it's up to us what we choose. And if we live in our truth, then I feel you can't go wrong. If you live in your own truth, and I've spoken over the last few months about being in your own power, trusting your intuition, going with your gut feeling. And if you do that and you're connecting with your higher self, you're keeping grounded, then you will know within yourself what feels right and what doesn't feel right. So we want to be united and not separated. We want to bring us all together. And obviously there are things in the world that obviously there is a divide, and there's a lot of things going on that we're not, we're not expected to be supporting. But what we really do want to do is have unconditional love out there as well, and not be judging people, because we don't know what people are going through. And it's all very well if people hear something from someone else about someone or some situation, but unless you know the facts yourself, and this goes on from our own personal lives to what goes on around the world as well, it's using your discernment to know what you feel is right as well, and what is the truth. So again, reconnecting with source, remembering about we are spiritual beings, we're light beings, and it is time for this major transformation. We've got the healing, the high healing frequency coming in. We've also had the energies lately about the light coming in and flooding the earth, and people are beginning to realise a wee bit more about who they really are at a spiritual level. So if we've kind of got energy blockages, there are therapies available that can help to remove the blocks. There's a lot of blockages that come with even blocked emotions when we were growing up, and how we've been conditioned, or maybe someone said something to us that has affected our lives. They can all be unblocked, and we could release energies, and we could help the crown chakra as well, and help get that spiritual connection back that we have had for millennia. So we're kind of going through this spiritual awakening at this moment, and it is a difficult time, and there's a lot going on. But again, if we keep away from fear and keep our anxiety levels down, our stress levels down as much as we can, then it does help us to move forward with flow and help us through this period. So we want to balance the physical with the spiritual. Know that you've got your own self-worth. We're all unique beings. And once we connect with the spiritual and we look at each other as a soul more than face to face, when you look at someone and you look through them and connect soul to soul, we begin to see the real person as well. And it is quite an exciting time, although we're going through trying times. As I say, we'll have to focus on the future and be positive about that, to have the positive outcome that we will have, despite the trials that we'll be going through to get there. So that's it, unity and stability. We want to be unified, we want to be stable, and we want to keep that stability no matter what's going on as well. And this is kind of when all the other energies come into play as well, but this is the one that came out now. Very much a healing, high frequency energy, and we just need to tune in and know that, we are guided and protected as well. So I hope that helps a wee bit this evening, and hope you all have a good week ahead, and I will see you all again soon. And lots of love for now. Bye bye.